here.
I'm on it.
Here goes. There. Yeah.
I should try. I'm gonna try Anya's in the field. See if we can get some. See if she's any better. I've been loving the battle system, and I still need to dig into the orbment system a bit. But so far, I've been enjoying this.
Well then, away we go.
You're still eating barbecue leftovers? Was that like Sunday? You had that?
Here goes. That all you got?
A chance. There. Perfect chance.
Have some more.
Ow.
You'll pay for that.
There we go.
Not sure how feasible without a bunch of extra
You're a
costs.
professional then. We can win right now.
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt. I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Barry.
No! A chance! Here I come!
On camera.
A chance. This'll hurt. Aerial Buster! Hit him fast, Barry.
Keep it up! It's working! Barry! I've got you now! Third! Yes! Activating drive! Yes! You're down! Here goes! No! There! There we go!
All you on yet?
There! Yeah!
Sucker.
Ooh, nice overkill.
I'm stronger than ever!
Okay, now that I'm not seeing enemies. Not sure how feasible, without a bunch of extra costs, simultaneous releases are given the short development time of Falcom games. They have to wait until the script is finalized to do translation, editing, and they can finally do the voice work. Yeah, it's a process. It's definitely a process. I'd rather them take a little bit of time, like you said.
Let's get to work. Gotcha.
We can win right now.
Take this.
Ooh, I got a first strike on that one. Nice.
You're open.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Ha, yeah.
Sucker.
A chance. Yeah, yeah. Here's some extra. No, not now.
A chance.
I need to rest up.
Eat this. Hit him fast, Fairy.
There. You saved me.
A chance. Aerial Buster! They're down. All you on, yes.
Yeah, there.
Sucker.
That was a bit careless of
Should
me.
be safe for now. You were a great.
That was a little bit careless of me. What's up, Stormcall? How you doing? Okay, what do we have up here?
Beginning time.
There. Gotcha. There. Take the sun now. Let's finish the job.
I'm doing all right.
This'll
Yeah.
hurt.
Keep it up. It's working.
Take that. All you on, yes.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Target locked. You're trapped. Ha!
All you on, yes.
Ooh, that was a nice counter.
A chance.
Blades protect us.
There.
The chances.
They're stunned.
Perfect chance.
I got rid of one. Darn.
Going all in. Hit him fast, Barry.
There you are. Slice. Yes.
We're on chapter 5 so far. I think Jeff will love the surprises as game progresses. I hope so, Comrade. I hope so.
Blades
I don't know anything, so this is good. This is excellent.
Pull out all the stops.
there.
Thanks, pal. Here goes.
I'll take you on. Breath of life. White heel.
Thanks, pal. Got your number.
Perfect chance.
You're thoroughly enjoying it? Nice. I hope everybody's enjoying this. Like, this is fantastic.
There you are.
A chance.
Time to go all out.
You're crushed.
Ha! Yeah! A chance!
Sucker.
Bam! I have to do something.
I can't take much more. Have some more.
No, not.
Oh shit, come on.
I need to heal up soon.
Nice. Moving on up.
I won't stop here.
That was crap. Died right at the end of the fight. Come on.
Looks like a chest.
Ooh.
Let's get to work. Gotcha. There. Gotcha. Now, let's finish the job. Eat this. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Oh, I was hoping to get. Aw. What's up, Lives for Trauma? Welcome in. Game is going great. I love the series.
Pull out all the stops. You got this.
I've got you now. Burn! A chance! Time to go all out. Activating drive.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
It's working. Time to go all out.
Think fast. Take this.
Ha!
All you on yet.
A chance. Time to go all out.
Have some more.
Mary! This'll hurt. Yusbi ala haban fasna.
My move now.
Well, that was different. That must be because of the Arusha thing.
Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all out.
I can't get 3 of them now, can I? No, I can't.
Take that.
Perfect chance. A chance.
Ow.
Good luck.
All you on yes.
Perfect chance.
Falcon music is great though. I haven't heard a bad track yet.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
There you are. Slice. I'll take you on. Activating drive. Flames protect us.
They're
There we
down.
go. There.
I owe you one.
Here goes.
$69 CP, nice.
Going all in. You'll pay for that. All you on yes.
There.
I'm gonna have to go get some items
I owe you
from
one.
thing.
It's
There
done.
we go.
All you on yes.
Activating drive.
All you on yes.
Stun don't last very long either.
Chance. Ha, yeah. There we go.
Chance.
No.
All you on yes. Sucker.
Perfect chance. No. Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful things.
Yeah, I gotta go back because I wanna get some items if I can. I'd be able to sort out my PS1, PS3 stuff the weekend, so you might have a couple things coming to you at some point. Nice, Neil. Appreciate it. Beats, what's up? It's been a while. So tempted to start this game, but I promised myself I'd beat Azure first. Yeah, it's a long series. I think so far I think this would be a good starting point to get into the series. You wouldn't get some callbacks, but I think it just it allows you to see the callbacks and
That hits the spot.
I go back.
Gotta hurry.
No, I can't. Shit. Well, I hope there's I hope the next one is got an item thing in it. Yeah, I feel like if this is a good starting point to get people into the series, then they probably won't get the callbacks, but it would intrigue someone to go back and play the other games in order to understand those callbacks if they don't want to do like the whole reading synopsis thing that they have in the main menu. It is exactly Dragon. It's a friendlier entry. No, never mind.
Watch out. That one's big. Take this.
Oh, of course you would have critical.
Keep it up. It's working. There we go.
Here goes. Time for the main event. Vandalize, raid.
Perfect chance.
Going all in. Hit him fast, Barry.
I'll take you.
Ow. Especially with the combat, it's at least unique to me since I've never seen a combination like this implemented so
Going
well.
all in.
And I praise the combat because everything is so intricate.
Grant them life. White
I
heel.
owe you one.
Perfect.
And yeah, exactly, Dragon. There's so much potential.
Sucker. Like hell you are. A chance.
There we go.
Hit him fast, Barry. Sucker.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Barry.
You better not be one experience point away from leveling up. Okay, no, okay, I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Game taunting me with one experience point like Sky was. What's up, Heart Trip? Why is there so many enemy mobs?
Let's get to work. There. Gotcha. Gotcha. There. I'll take you on.
Keep it up. It's working. Here's some extra. Won't give up.
Hit him fast, Barry.
A chance. Yes. Activating drive. Thank
I
you.
owe you one.
Perfect chance.
Hit him fast, Barry. A chance.
Time to go all out. Keep it up. It's working.
Cypher activate.
Good luck.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Target locked. You're trapped. Yes.
Going all in.
Activating drive. That was lousy.
God damn it.
There.
A chance. There.
Thank you.
Hit him fast, Barry. Sucker.
A chance. Yeah. Yeah. Here's some extra. Then. Here's some extra. I'm powered up.
This is bad. I thought you said Happy Pizza Friday then for a minute, our trip. Love the fact how you can beat the enemies in submission to force them into tactical mode to rethink their tact. Exactly. I love it. Since I had no internet, I went back to Sky SC for an hour. I had most mobs go down to 3 HP in fights. But it's not one, but I understand. Yeah, exactly. It's painful. Very painful. I guess I'll save here. Thought she had a nail gun at first.
I'll take it from here. There, ha! There, ha! Beginning, ha! There. Ha! I'm aware.
Here goes.
We can win right now.
Gotcha. Next.
Fire!
Gotcha. There. Down.
Praise Arusha and the twins.
Yeah, hopefully you're disabling the YouTube recommendation after. Freaking Poyos.
Alrighty.
Relinquish it to me.
Oh, they look like they're gonna be a fun mob.
Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get to work.
Right there.
Gotcha. It's done.
Now, let's make the first move.
I'll take you on. This'll hurt.
Good luck.
Got a whole slew of them. Brace yourself.
I like critical S crafts.
Vandalize! Raid!
Perfect
Did a total of 10,000 damage or more. Nice.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in. Have some more.
A chance. Time to go all out. Activating drive.
All you on, yes.
Do your worst. Yeah.
Sucker.
Nice overkill.
Thanks, pal.
Perfect chance!
Have some more.
A chance!
Sucker.
Nice. They are real smooth. I've been loving this so far.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Blue pendulum. ATS up. Da, 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 da. Might kick myself for doing this, but all right. So far, so good.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Any your worst. This'll hurt.
Blades protect us!
Time for the main event.
Three birds, one stone.
Raid!
Perfect chance! Keep it up! It's working!
Hit 'em fast, Barry.
I'll take you on!
Thanks, pal.
Here goes!
Oh.
Going all in.
This'll hurt! Huh? It's the end of the line! Yeah! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Like hell you are.
Thank you.
Bring it on.
Really?
All you on.
Come on, Van. You had one job.
There! Yeah!
Have some more.
It should be safe for now. You were a great help, Anyas.
Okay, 15. 15. How does anyone survive in Zemuria? Imagine going for a drive and having to dodge giant fire-breathing birds. I mean, really? I mean, birds aren't real. Birds are not real.
Yup, that's definitely a campsite.
I figured. We've got to hurry.
Those bird guts I helped clean out of somebody's grill earlier We're also not real. What's up, Ray?
Beginning combat.
Gotcha. Take this gun.
Now, let's make the first move.
Take this. This'll hurt.
Good luck. Down.
I'll dice you up. They're down.
A chance. Yeah, there.
Have some more.
Perfect chance.
Just finished this a bit ago, so just kind of absorbing that.
Keep it up. It's working.
I got a call. Apparently the old folks are being
Going all
pestered
in.
with a duck trying to nest on their roof. Whack?
This'll hurt. Yuski ala hava basna. Here goes. Ha, yeah. There we go. Bam!
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
I'll take you on.
You're not scary, I mean, whatever you are.
Barry! There we go. Bam! You're open.
Nice.
You did it.
I mean, it could be a goose. There got to be a reason for it to keep going back. That's the thing. Funny thing you mentioned a goose. Is there a goose too? Are they playing duck goose?
Let's get to work. Take this. Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Really?
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Let's get to work. Gotcha. Gotcha. Take the sun. Now, let's finish the job.
Here's some extra. A chance.
Good on that goose. Don't want people seeing his browser history searching honkers. Only honks.
Going all in.
On my end, there are two geese that have recently taken over the pond area. They chased all the other animals away, including the iguana. Oh my lord!
I'm ready. Barry.
Have some more.
Yes. Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Huh?
I have new arts. Why do I have new arts?
Cypher activate. There. A chance. Eat this. All you on yes.
Activating drive.
Thanks,
you.
pal.
Perfect chance.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Got you now. Burn. There.
I have to check that out now in a second.
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out. I need help.
Over here. All for you. You're stunned.
A chance.
Got stunned by the coins.
There.
All you on yes.
Perfect chance. Yeah.
Sucker. A chance.
No.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional. Looks like a nice chest.
There. Take this. It's done now. Take this. Let's finish the job.
I left it with 7 HP.
I'm powered up.
Ooh, 0. Okay. Orbit. Is it... it's the hollow core, isn't it? Oh no, the hollow core only get. Okay, hold on. Get it quartz. Oh, maybe that was I'd say that. Okay, those there are gotcha. So that one's not unlocked yet. You figured giant lizards would not fear as much, but I was proven wrong. The geese are superior. The gooses, sorry, the gooses are superior. Building character setups in this game really takes a minute to get used. It does, because you have so many different options. Now I'm intrigued. Oh, okay. Hollow core level 2. So, okay, we got to get the hollow core to level 2 in order to use that. Got it. Okay. I was trying to figure out what that was. And yeah, I guess that's what it is. The hollow core got to be level 2.
We've nearly made it to the plateau. Hang in there, Ida. We're coming.
Okay, that looks like a charging station, so that I should be good. Yeah, charging station.
This looks like a stopping point.
Huzzah!
That's the spot.
We also spent like 5 games, and yeah, it's true. We spent 5 games in the same system. Ooh, the evasion goes up. Speed goes up. Don't really do anything for me there. That really don't do anything either. Da, 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 da. Orbment. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Customize. Open slots. Thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, I got water there. Let's open. Look at that. $480, $180. $240. 960? She's almost as bad as Emma. Ereboni is still cleaning up all of Reggie's palaces. Oops. Plugins. Maybe I'll give her breath. So I'm gonna get an action 1 to go in there. That takes a space, so what do we have? Okay, quartz kit. You get one of them. Good there. Maybe I can get an EP. I get EP1 to go there. That's space, so she doesn't have a HP, so I can do that. Put the HP. It'll give her above 2,000, so that's good. Quartz. EP1. Nope, shit. $600. Chance of adding greater earth damage. Okay. Now for you, you have break and attack. Ooh, I'll make an HP one for you to give you more HP. And can I do a hit? I can do a hit. Look at that.
That hits the spot. Alrighty.
Okay, now that I actually got some HP on my characters. Still not totally happy with the orbment setup, but I still have to learn more of it. Basically, no, I wouldn't say immortal. Obviously, the higher ones is the ones you wanna get. Like burst gain, chance of recovering HP CP based off damage when attacking. Yeah, exactly. It's also the first chapter, so options are limited. I saw her HP pool and I knew she was going to die very easily. Yes. This is a pun. Damn it, Daramus. Damn it, Daramus. Alright. Oh, hi. You look lovely. What's the glowing red thing? If the red thing is the same thing as this
Okay.
Kronos or Genesis thing,
This is awful. Why, Ida? Why are you doing this?
Those guys have got the same eyes as those hounds.
That's right. They're all lifeless shells of their former selves. Dolls that act purely on instinct. Maybe it's just karma at work. Divine retribution for our sins. Hard to say.
Oh, Goddess. What happened 10 days ago?
Really want to know? Well, I'll tell you. The short version is, we were defeated. Completely and utterly.
And what's the long version?
It all began 2 weeks ago. We were cornered by one of the CID's Hercules units. I'd heard they pick fights with Jaegers in Calvert sometimes, so it wasn't too much of a shock. But in the end, we were no match for them. We found an opening in their formation and narrowly escaped. After that, we made our way to Cray and rested at their inn. Then we set up camp here and started brainstorming ideas for how to get back home. And that's when those bastards appeared. We were attacked by a band of merciless savages, led by 3 leaders whose power was unfathomable.
Okay, that's the guy with the mint hair. Who's the other 2?
It was a massacre. They led us to ruin like lambs to the slaughter. They picked us off one by one, until no one remained. No one but me. The next thing I knew, I woke up here. When I came to, the first thing I saw was that device up there. It was emitting that ominous red light back then, too. My comrades were still breathing. They weren't exactly alive. All they could do was writhe and moan. It was like no one had any will of their own. I was the only one who could move of their own accord. Except in the sunlight. I couldn't stand it anymore. And I didn't feel hunger. At least, not for a while.
Vampiric senses?
During the daytime, all I could do was cower in my tent and wait for night to fall. There was no way I could contact the rest of the Corps, not in this state. And all of a sudden, I developed a strange craving. Our military monsters started coming back to life, and they were acting without orders. And my fallen comrades picked themselves off the ground. But as you can see, they aren't themselves.
I'm so sorry, Ida. That's horrible. Why would those people kill your men? Were they the ones responsible for turning them into that?
Yeah. I think they used that device up there to do it. I tried to climb the pillar a few times to get a closer look at it, but my body locks up every time I try. Almost like I'm being controlled by some unseen force. I'm not gonna dance to the tune of a puppet master. That's why I'm ending it all, with my own 2 hands.
No! You can't do that!
So, that's your endgame. You'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than die as a pawn in someone else's game.
You got it. The flames of purification come up all the time in ghoul-related legends, right? So it's time for me to burn. The longer I stand here with you, the harder it gets to stave off this insatiable hunger. It makes me want to suck up every last drop of blood in your bodies. It makes me want to feast on your flesh. Even Fairy looks like a nice appetizer. I could have that young lady as my main dish. But too bad that'd make a stringy-looking dude like you an unsavory last course.
Damn. Low blow.
Stop this nonsense right now, Ida. You aren't fooling anyone with this charade. You're still alive and in control, so we won't let you give up. We know you kept your distance from the villagers and tried to steer us out of harm's way, which you're still trying to do now. But why don't you consider Fairy's feelings for a moment? She left her home for the first time in her life, charging into a world unknown to her, and tracked Van down, all so she could find you. And yes. If you really care about her, then you should at least be honest with her. You owe her that much. While we're at it, let's find a way to save you. We can find a better solution together. Because that's what Arkwright Solutions does. We help people.
Give this girl a little leeway and she starts acting like she owns the place.
I mean, she's doing a good job of it. What's up, M-Pop? Got through this part of it 2 hours ago. Great game. It's afraid when I read they were doing a hybrid system for battle. Yeah, it's a very unique battle system. I love it. If Van keeps this up the whole time and has some good writing, he just might be my fave. He's leaning towards that for me.
Now, normally, I wouldn't let my assistant sign me up for work, but she's right. This is a job for a Spriggan, so I'm all ears, Flame Eater. I don't mind bailing out someone who helped with Operation Mille Mirage.
Van.
I was being honest about wanting to suck your blood, but I'll admit, it's not like me to surrender while there's still life in me. It wouldn't be right to throw it all away. I'd be spitting in the face of Commander Garant, my puppy-like rival and sister, and my old friends in Zephyr, like my other sister and the man I admired more than anyone.
I love these callbacks.
If I ended it all here, I wouldn't be able to face a single one of them. So I'll press on.
Ida, I'm so happy. See? Everything's going to be all right.
We're gonna fight her now, aren't we?
Oh, what a heartwarming scene. Those final lines moved me to tears. Although I am a little perplexed as to how you alone maintained your sense of self. But perhaps you had a stronger will to resist than that of your pathetic subordinates. You were the right hand of the Jaeger King, after all.
You.
The clapping sound effects make you giggle. Yeah, I was thinking it. Starting to like Van myself. I loved the Van, the Stampede. I haven't watched Trigun in a while. It does really keep the games connected to the same world. There's so many callbacks.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Should have figured it was you. I might be a little off my game, but I could still sense you lurking in the shadows. You and those two Almada psychos left my comrades bleeding out on the ground. You'll pay for what you've done, Melchior of the Thorns.
The last piece of the puzzle finally falls into place.
Why, thank you. You saved me the effort of introducing myself.
Melchior of the Thorns.
Allow me to clarify one thing, though. I am a fresh hire for Almada. I was with friends of a different crew when we annihilated your unit. Although the job did still come from my current boss, so I suppose I'm splitting hairs.
That tracks. My unit wouldn't fall so easily to homegrown mafia goons. I take it you're the one who put that device up there?
That I did! I had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experiment with bringing the dead back to life, and I seized it. Yet our boss says the device is of little importance. Curious, no?
What?
The hell are you on about?
Still, the experiment is in full swing, and nothing will stop it from reaching its apex.
Oh, yay.
Wires!
Now let's throw a little twist into the mix.
I have to fight all of them.
What's wrong, Ida?
Well, shit. This isn't good. You have to get out of here. Just forget about me and go. Run!
Ida, no! Stay with us! How could he?
Damn it. That bastard's gonna pay. But we'll worry about him later. Ready your weapons, you two. Our first order of business is calming her down. We'll get your sister back. I promise.
Right! We'll save you, Ida.
What fun! Let the bloodbath begin!
I'll take you on.
It means thirsty.
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event. Vandalize Raid! A chance. Time for the main event. Vandalize Raid!
I mean, if we got it, just as well use it.
Like hell you are.
Do your worst. Flames, give me power. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage. Here goes. Flames, give me power. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Okay. Do normal Trails boss moment of talking from the high ground. I have the high ground. Battle feels a bit easier than other games, even with it braver. It does a little bit. Like, I'm playing on Nightmare and it doesn't seem too bad. There's like big mobs, yeah, definitely an issue, but I think so far it's been a little bit fantastic.
Flames protect us. Random light. White heal.
Thanks, pal. Like hell you are. Bring it on.
Here's some extra.
Something's coming. Get ready.
يشفي أعلى أنفسنا. Here goes.
Ow. That hurt.
Flames protect us. Random light. White heal.
I know you want. Bring it on. This'll hurt. Aerial Buster!
Perfect chance.
Oh, nice miss.
Pull out all the stops.
This'll hurt.
Yeah, I can do
Good
this.
luck.
Hit him fast, Barry.
There you are. Slice.
A chance. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Time to go all out.
I'll dice you up. They're down. All you on, yes. Going all in.
There.
Thanks, pal. Like hell you are!
Do your worst! This'll hurt! Keep it up! It's working!
Hit him fast, Barry!
Here I go!
A chance!
Okay, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000.
Keep it up! It's working!
Take that!
Oh, come on, really?
Something's coming! Get ready!
How is this?
Watch out, what should I do? It's coming! Yeah! It's further back!
Honk.
Perfect chance!
Oh, she used breath. Definitely easier compared to Reverie's Abyss difficulty. I kind of wanted to do Abyss, but the mods were kind of like, you need to finish this game.
Going all in!
I know Neo has been doing hard. He usually does normal.
Like hell you are! Bring it on!
That attack has
This'll
been
hurt.
fantastic.
Keep it up! It's working!
Time for the main event! Vandalize! Raid!
Oh, there's going to be a way to break this. You know there is.
It hurts. So hot.
Perfect chance!
She's going to use...
How is this?
Keep it up! It's working! Flames! Give me power! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage! Here goes! Flames! Give me power! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Final boss on Abyss would have been enjoyable. The second form would have been like, oh lord. Oh lord. That second form of the final boss wouldn't let
All out!
me keep a couple of them alive. Kind of dig the Arabic chant for Fairy's Craft. I kind of do too. We winning, Jeff? So far, Grumpy, so far. I hope you're doing well.
Time to go all out! Activating drive!
This'll hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
Over here! All for you!
There!
All you on, yes!
Here goes! I've got you now! Burn!
Did we get two of them? Yeah. Shit.
Please do something.
There!
Oh, she's resistant.
Thanks, pal. A chance. Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
All right, let's go.
Splitting.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here. I'm stronger than ever.
That was a bit of experience. I think a fee build for Fairy would be good, Impop. This week done, so you know it has improved. Gonna go back to Daybreak myself, I think. Nice. Nice.
You're all pretty damn strong.
I think that did the trick. She's back to normal.
Great show. Bravo. In fact, it was so delightfully entertaining. I demand an encore.
What?
Don't you dare!
Snap out of it! Stop this right now! How can you be so cruel?
I gotta take out at least one of them.
Hey, how come no one invited me to the party? I'm feeling left out.
What an
Whoa there,
entrance!
big guy.
What an entrance!
Your timing's been scarily on point, Direwolf.
I just got done putting those rabid dogs in the ground. Then some timely help arrived, so I left the village in their capable hands.
Oh?
I finally found you. Enjoying your new life as a mafia exec, I take it?
Indeed. Well met, Enforcer number 8. I didn't think I'd run into you here. You'll have to excuse me for keeping my distance, though. Word on the street says you play very rough.
I mean, he's not wrong. Beat the shit out of me in SC.
Hey, don't be shy. I'm not gonna bite you. As long as you quit dragging out this game of keep away. I've got a list of questions from the Oathbreaker, so start running your mouth, or I'll run my fist through your face.
I want to meet this Oathbreaker.
I'll pass. I'm a man who enjoys playing hard to get, so you'll have to chase me down if you want those answers. Besides, our goals may not be aligned, but they aren't in conflict either. Why don't you let me go?
Like hell I do that!
The Genesis!
It's a different color. It's a different color.
On that note, I shall bid you farewell. You may do as you will with the device, assuming you don't die horrible, gruesome deaths, that is.
Get back here, you little bitch!
Don't worry about them. We got our own problems to deal with.
Oh. Hi.
Ida? Fairy, no!
Oh, we're gonna go all Grendel on her, aren't we?
You shield belted me in on yes. Why?
What do you think? I obviously can't let my clients or part-timers get hurt on my watch. Shit's bad for the brand. Damn it. I must have broke a rib. I'm not gonna be able to fight back in this state. Crap. What do I do?
Why'd she stop?
What sound bite? What do you want as the sound bite, Daramus? Dost thou desire the power? Yes.
The Genesees are resonating with one another?
Got your butts kicked again, huh?
What is that? Mare!
Well, well. If it ain't the sentient AI. What are you, anyway? Are you really my hollow?
What kind of question is that? Of course I am. I'm the one and only Mare.
I'm glad we turned her voice off during battle.
Anyway, congrats! You unlocked a new power. So, ready to give it a whirl?
All right, time to bear the nightmare once more.
You bet!
Sweet! Let's do it then! Shardswell! The Grendel's all yours!
Yeah, you can turn their voices off in battle. Go to
What's
Orbment, and
happening?
then I think you hit
She's
square again.
resonating with Fairy, and it's feeding Van with energy.
It's under the change voice line. The Grendel has learned Howling Roar.
Perfect chance!
I've got you now! Bird! We'll take that!
Impede.
Time to
8
go
up.
all out.
Eat this!
Time for some payback! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! Time to go all out! I'll get it, Dan!
No escape!
Blades protect us! I'm a hand!
No escape! Eat this!
Perfect chance! Perfect chance!
No escape! Eat this!
Time for some payback! Take this!
No escape! Eat
Of course you missed that one. Nice sweet omelet, eh?
Do your worst! I'll back you up! Take this!
no escape!
You won't get away with this! Get going, man!
Here comes!
Ow.
Your worst! There! Get going, man! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! Blades protect us! Take this!
Here comes!
Oh, that was a nice miss.
Do your worst! I've got you now! Burn!
Nice. Here's that.
Don't hold back,
That.
man!
And that.
Here comes!
Let's go! Overkill! Oh, she's back to normal.
I'm impressed.
Van, are you okay?
Couple bruises, but otherwise, I'm fine. But, wish we could have got something out of Mare this time.
Thank goodness. Here, let me treat those wounds for...
Appreciate the thought, but I don't think it'll do any good.
What?
The goddess is calling them home.
Too late. True, but we can at least see her off.
Happy.
I didn't think you'd all come.
You have no idea how worried I've been, Farida. I read your letter while we were on the road. It sounds like you've been through a lot.
Wish I could have put up more of a fight. But at least I jotted down what I learned about my attackers. Hopefully you can put those notes to good use, if you ever run into them.
Of course. We won't let your efforts be in vain. May you finally know peace, bearers of the Iron Shield.
I'm forever in your debt. Both of you. Thanks for giving me this chance to talk with my sweet little sister. One last time.
Oh, Ida.
You can't go. You still haven't told me those stories about your old core. You promised, remember?
Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm sure you can hear all about Zephyr from someone else. You can ask my other little sister, even.
Damn, what a callback.
Someone else. I want to hear them from you.
You still have so much growing up to do. I want you to get strong. That's why I need you to do one last thing for me. Finish me off.
What?
Grant her final wish, Farida.
Happy.
If you hope to remain a warrior of our tribe, you must undergo this rite of passage. Do not let her kindness go to waste.
Fairy, don't!
Stay out of this.
If you will not bear witness to it, I ask that you avert your eyes or leave immediately.
She's not gonna do it.
I can't do it. I don't want to kill you.
Fairy.
That's enough. Can't you see she isn't ready for this yet? This ain't a burden for a child to bear. So I'll bear it for her. It's my job to look out for my client.
Van.
He may be right.
Don't go.
You've gotta grow up. At some point. But I guess there's no need to rush. Thanks again. I'm grateful for everything you've done. Farewell, Fairy. Commander. Zeno,
Aw.
Leo. Fee. Yes. I'll finally be seeing you again. Rutger.
What in Adios' name happened here?
That gave me goosebumps. Several days later. September 12th, 12:08, 4 p.m.
Neither of them have reacted since that day.
There's obviously some kind of trigger, but I just can't put my finger on what.
They're two different symbols. They're two different colors.
One thing's clear, though. That red Genesis caused all those Jaegers to turn into ghouls. You said they were designed for researching biological activity, yeah?
Yes, that's what was written in the diaries anyway. Supposedly, they were used in the development of recovery arts like Tyr.
Maybe they somehow turned that ability on its head in this case. Either way, we can't take these things lightly.
Agreed. I never imagined they would be abused like this, and by the Mafia of all people.
Square peg goes in the square hole. What about the cylinder shape? That can go in the square hole too.
All the Genesis did was bring pain and suffering to Fairy and Ida.
I mean, that's not completely true. The one you held on to pretty much saved our asses.
What's up, bull?
It's the thing that suppressed the red Genesis. If that didn't happen, we would have been royally screwed. And with two Genesis in our hands, that's two less for any evil bastards who want to get their greasy hands on them.
I'm doing fantastic.
Now's not the time to throw in the towel. The fight hasn't even begun.
Oh, I know. I don't intend to stop here. Doing that would be a betrayal to the people who have suffered and died because of the Genesis. They're incredibly dangerous. No doubt about that. But that's precisely why I can't turn a blind eye to this. I hope the feeling is mutual. I'll still need your help, after all.
And you'll have it. I already told you I'd pitch in however I can.
Oh no. Well, turn that up. What happened? We would have had a whole lot of alerts going off.
But you don't have to pitch in here to get my help. You sure you want to keep working for someone like me? You know full well I'm not like the cops or bracers. I do things my own way. And that way isn't black, but it definitely ain't white either. Mine's like the color of a dark blue sky just before dawn. I don't want you to get stained from being too close.
Don't worry. That will never happen. The act you performed for Ida just isn't in my nature. And I could not have stood in for
We
Faye
did.
in the way that you did. I'm not going to become a wholly different person if I stay by your side. I'm very much my own woman, and that's not about to change. I'm planning to stay right where I am, and I don't intend to leave anytime soon.
Damn, you're still raring for more even after all that's happened? You're either fearless or the chillest person I've ever met.
A bit of both?
There's some trouble stirring, that much is for sure. I don't just mean Almada. The Direwolf belongs to a pack of absolute wackos, and they're arguably more dangerous than the Mafia.
Right. I think I heard the name of their group. Wasn't it the Society?
Yeah, I'll tell you about them when the time's right. It feels like the CID is cooking up something fishy too. And while our interests sometimes align with the guilds, we're still not exactly buddy-buddy. The more I think about it, the more I realize we could use a few more allies.
Or at least another pair of hands.
Another pair of hands coming right up. Oh, maybe I should knock before I shout.
Hold up.
Looks like we got our party member. Yeah, there's no disrupting trails. We just keep going.
Fairy?
Nice to see you guys, even if it hasn't been super long. Thanks a bunch for all the help you gave me. I know I should have given you like a billion thank yous after everything you did. Sorry.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. Nor is there any need to shower us in thanks.
I think I like these school uniforms better than the ones in Erebonia.
Yeah, I got showered in Mira, so I'm good. You went back to your village after we split, right? And I'm guessing you came here with your dad this time.
Well, not exactly. He kinda sorta maybe disowned me.
Oh.
What?
What?
Well, I did disobey a direct order from the Corps, which is a big no-no. I'm also a little too weak for their tastes. Abi told me to go on a journey. He wants me to see more of the world and expand my horizons and stuff. And that brought me right back to your doorstep. I owe you guys big time. You granted Ida's final wish and taught me an invaluable lesson. One I intend to carry with me for the rest of my life. And we warriors of Kruga always pay our debts. So, let me help you out with your work. I can do lots of things, so please hire me. You won't regret it, I promise.
Consider yourself hired. Welcome to the Arc Ride Solutions team.
Agnes is like, I'm taking over this place now. Don't worry about a thing. You just do what you gotta do. I'll hire the people.
Hey! It's my call, part-timer. You're not in charge of hiring.
Oh, I almost forgot. Abi asked me to give you this, Van.
A letter? Oh no, I'm getting bad vibes already.
Arc Ride Solutions, more like Overrule Solutions.
Guessing he wants me to look out for his darling daughter. Maybe he'll ask me to talk some sense into her or something.
Dear Van Arkwright, thank you in advance for indulging my daughter's selfish request. This was not the first time you aided one of our own. Once again, I was thoroughly impressed by your combat prowess. Though I do not appreciate that you robbed my daughter of an opportunity to grow. I would be lying if I said I was not beside myself with anger. If you wish to make amends, you must rectify that loss by personally nurturing her development. You may be as harsh a taskmaster as you must. However, should you dare to make any untoward advances on her, you will either face death at the hands of our entire Corps,
She's a child, for God's
or be
sakes.
forced to take responsibility for your actions for the rest of your days. Regards, Hassan Al-Fayed.
Are you alright, Van? You're looking rather pale.
So what does it say?
That's on a strict need-to-know basis. Anyway, where are you even gonna stay? Huh? What? He rented one of the upstairs rooms already?
Child soldier joins the party. Main 4 Spriggan quest completed.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Nice. Rank D.
I'll be taking that.
Shield grip subparts. Arts damage plus 30, defense plus 60.
That's pretty good, I guess.
so happy.
This time, fairy stats have risen thanks to being the EOTM. Okay. Employee of the month. Employee of the month. You could also tell their advancement in facial emotions. So used to it from work? He's a friend from work. What did I probably answered a question wrong or something. Employee of the month. That's exactly what it is, because it has Fairy's picture stamp there. The character who performed the best during a chapter will be selected as Employee of the Month. There you go. Any one of Van's part-timers could earn the title, so Van can't have it himself. Darn. Employee of the Month also receives special stat boosts.
Farida Al-Fayed, reporting for duty. I'm quick on my feet and pure chaos on the field. You won't regret having me around.
Recruited. Does this mean Van doesn't work? Fires ass? Can you fire the owner, though? Right, we got a child. What's up, Alex? Anya's shown she believes she's in charge. Just true. What do we got on the go here now? Chapter 2. Let's go. Snatched up 54% of the shares. Dang it. What is this? Is this Calvard's interpretation of Archon Seal? I mean, dual swords. You caught my attention. Aaron?
Look over here! It's Aaron!
What a beautiful dance.
Aaron!
Over here! Look at me!
Oh my, what?
He's so hot!
Hell yeah!
This guy's a genius.
Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming.
You damn tease! Give us some more!
He always gets so carried away.
It's so!
The little conqueror of Lord So never disappoints, I see. You must be so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
I'm gonna butcher this name, but I'm sorry if I do. Is it Kafkiyoyagami? Welcome in.
I suppose. Though, I've got my eyes on someone better.
On Sal?
Is that so?
You got baited hard thinking that was Kill. I kind of figured that wasn't Kilika.
Anyway,
King of Fighters,
I'm glad
Kyo
the snake
Yagan.
show
Ah,
ended
okay,
without
gotcha.
incident.
Thank you for the clarification.
Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
I'd presume as much. So that's their move. Now then, who shall I have handle this in my absence?
Even the dudes were falling for me by the end there. Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking about.
Wonderful work as always, Aaron, but must you rile up the crowd like that?
My fans deserve special treatment. If that bugs you so much, fire me.
Just from this interaction alone, I think him and Randy would get along just fine.
You know we can't afford to do that.
Yeah, our shows wouldn't be half as popular if it weren't for you.
Even if you get us into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans. Except for the after party, of course. Speaking of which, the night is still young. Aaron!
Red hair needs to stay grouped up.
Say?
Mm-hmm.
Who lit a firecracker up your ass? The hell happened to you?
It was those outsiders again. They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Huang got sent to the clinic.
Those northern bastards don't know when to give up. If that's how they want it, let's play.
Do we get to control him? September 19th. I guess not yet. I got a feeling he's going to be a character. Ooh, hot spring. Chapter 2, Bright Star of the Dazzling City.
That's the stuff. When it comes to saunas, nothing beats a good loily.
Meeble. Me. Pick me. Me.
Van, are you in there? The floor is so chilly.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope.
Oh, you really are here.
Hell are you barging in on me for?
Well, they are technically on the other side of the wall, so they're not.
They told us at Monmar that you might be here right now. So, we decided to join you for a soak. Speaking of, we should try the loyally. Is that a kind of bath? I only know hammams. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different. Let's go find it.
What's a man gotta do to enjoy his bath time in peace? You know what? I'm going for a second soak later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
And he did. Hard to beat East 8 for me, but this OST, the OST so far is fantastic. Oh, casual clothes. Look at that. It's so cold and sweet. The perfect treat after a hot bath. Exactly. Cold, sweet, and humble as can be. What do you mean? It's not trying to be something it's not. It's got no frills or gimmicks. Milk gelato relies on nailing the basics: flavor, texture, and temperature. That's exactly why it's the perfect pairing. Simple yet profound, just like a hot bath. It's pure relaxation condensed down into dessert form. Like a cool breeze on a hot summer's day. It's moments like this that remind us why life's worth living. I get it. Probably. Knowing Van, I doubt he was kidding around at all. So why'd you come looking for me before lunch anyway? Thought I said we'd meet up in the afternoon. Well, since Fairy's still so new to the city, I wanted her to help her get a my lord. I wanted to help her get acclimated? Sure. Words are hard. We've been enjoying our morning off sightseeing together. You don't have to go out of your way for me. This is part of my training. Acclimated. There you go. Thank you, Neil. It's been a day, okay? It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been well, it's been 2 weeks. Got the lay of the land yet? Let's see. The temple's in the 6th district. The water one. You'll be attending Sunday school there, right? Yeah, I stopped in to say hello, but it's the only other district I've been to. The city is so huge. I have no idea how we'd plan for urban warfare here. Is that really an issue? Guess she's still a Jaeger at heart. Listen up. Besides the odd business trip, we do all our gigs here in the capital. If you're gonna be working for me, you gotta learn your way around. Right. Don't worry, I'll show you the ropes. What's on our itinerary? We can't see the whole city in a day, but we can still make a dent while we handle some jobs. And since Fairy's a combat vet, she had to catch on mighty quick. Don't go falling behind now. Roger that. The three went to Montmartre for an early lunch. After that, they began work for the day. Quests can now be reported at the office desk. Listen to the news and weather broadcasts. There's a radio? Well, there is a radio. Look at that. There's a, oh my lord, there's a kitchen.
Sure, give me a minute. I was born to make this.
I'll give it a try. I put my
Quack
heart into
laminated.
it.
There we go. We'll go with quack laminated. How come I got gourmet points for that one and not this one?
I'll give it a try. I hope you like it.
Fine. We can prepare food at the laptop. How lovely.
And now, a news break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Preparations are proceeding at a fever pitch for Tharbad's upcoming film festival. With reservations at the 6-star Al Jumeirah Hotel already at 90% capacity, it's sure to be fully booked before long.
latest forecast for regions throughout the Republic. A fire warning has been issued around Edith due to continued sunny yet dry weather. Overall, however, pleasant weather is expected across the country, making it a perfect week to enjoy the outdoors.
Thanks for the update. Here we are with the latest in traffic.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road courtesy of the Calvert Roadway Information Center. The traffic jam on the highway toward Dirk Memorial Park caused by monsters earlier today has since been cleared out by the Bracer Guild. The 10-Selge traffic jam toward the Aubert District and the 5-Selge one toward the Sidon District still persist.
That's all we have for now.
So I'm wondering now if those are actually going to be monster quests for us to check out. Oh, damn. I just remembered Paulette's old man wanted to see me. There you are, you buffoon. Yep, that's me. What's up? Something urgent? Hold on a sec. You'll find out soon enough. Here we go. Take a look at this. Oh, that's delicious. That looks delicious. That's what it is. Wow. They're like the galettes we had back in Cray. From your reactions, I take it mine's a good match for the real thing. Good, good. More than good. Looks perfect to me. You did great as always, Victor. Looks perfect. It tastes perfect, punk. Try one for yourself and see. Received a large helping. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. How did you manage to figure out the recipe? You kids told me about the food you had in the village, remember? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating it myself. An expert? Who was it? My vegetable supplier from Cray. He's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later. I'm surprised you of all people wanted to recreate a recipe rather than come up with your own. That doesn't happen very often. Well, after hearing your story, Yume said she wanted to try it, and, you know, Granddad can't say no to his precious little granddaughter, of course. I'll admit, it's been refreshing trying my hand at making something different. That's where you all come in. If you find more interesting dishes, I want to know. I won't put them on the menu, but I'll make them for free. Really? Are you sure? I feel like we'd be imposing if we didn't give you anything in return. It's fine. It'll help me flex my cooking muscles. Just get me the necessary ingredients and we'll call it even. Sounds fair to me, especially since we'll get to take the dishes. We'll be sure to tell you about any good eats we find along the way, and you can work your magic. Perfect. Looking forward to hearing what you kids find. Victor from Montmartre will use your ingredients to make meals for you. Eat the meals purchased from shops to have them registered to Gourmet under the notes menu. Victor's dishes will also be added there. Well, we better get moving now. Gang, let's roll. Oh, I just remembered something. I'd have dropped this when we fought. Here. Is that what I think it is? That's the hollow core she used to use. Yep, it is. You'd normally return this sort of thing to Eisenshield. When I asked Commander Garant if they wanted it back, he said they didn't need it. Well, of course they don't. That's because you should hold on to it, sport. I think so too. It's only right you keep it. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. And it's probably what Ida wanted too. But she probably didn't want just me to have it. I think we can all make good use of it. It's your call. Since you knew her better than we did, let's keep a hold of it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for all of us. That sound good to you? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Received the Salos Hollow Core. You can now change each party member's Hollow Core. Triangle the orbit. Total value of arts, damage / max EP, and your S boost effects change depending on the holocore installed. Change them up to always have the upper hand. Only Van can install Mare. A hollow core powered by a cool-headed female AI increases healing and arts power range when boosted. A hollow core powered by a polite butler AI regenerates HP and increases attack when boosted. You can't install Mare in a trash can. I have a good radio voice. I don't have much of a voice. Yeah, I think Van's always gonna have that one. This world just found electricity for about 50 years, and now they develop AIs, right? Blame Reverie.
More candy again.
More candy.
Stay out of trouble now.
Items. Oh wait, no, it's not. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. What is that? Kowloon Financial Bank's investments reach all-time high. The Kowloon Financial Bank's assets rank 7th among all major banks in Zamiria in the first half Continental Financial Report of this year, their highest ever result. Especially notable was that marked the bank's first time surpassing Elsame's Ludos Development Bank, known as the embodiment of wealth of the Central East. However, the Kowloon Financial Bank has no time to rest on its laurels, and it was just overtaken by last year's by Vallis Investment Bank, another institution in the Central East. Kowloon Financial Bank is the second largest financial institution in Calvert, just after the Bank of Edith, and forms a central pillar of the Kowloon Group, largest investment group in the East. The bank influences numerous smaller financial institutions across the continent and has been steadily increasing its market share from year to year, a fact that is of great significance not only to its investors, but also to the Eastern population currently residing in the West. Companies affiliated with Kowloon Group have also already been expanding into Crossbell as well as various other regions. Appraisals of the Kowloon Group's long-term strategy are also positive, as the group has contributed to the smooth expansion of Republic industry in the Empire. It seems it's going to be worth keeping an eye on in the future. Expectations soar as Zypha takes the grand stage. Development of the first independent orbment project by the Verne Company and the Republic, the Zypha is the next generation of combat orbments. Many of our readers have probably been keeping a close eye on this technology, and we're pleased to report that results from the usage of Zypha in the field have so far been extremely positive. So much so that the Verne Company has announced the development of a public use version of the orbment with the combat functions omitted. Zyphas have plenty of functions outside of their combat use, including communication and simple information processing. If the Zypha does indeed see public use, it could cause a significant shift in how we live and work. Several sponsors involved with the development are already testing out prototypes in the public version. Many of them have praised the prototypes for their functionality and versatility, both of which far surpass the current generation of orbital terminals. In fact, in communication and information processing over the orbital network, the public Zypha prototypes are said to be able to take the place of many orbital terminals currently in use today. Now, while there is plenty of excitement swirling around the Zypha, our readers may be aware that there has been plenty of controversy surrounding its development. The Zypha was the first combat orbit project to be planned and developed without any contribution from the Epstein Foundation. A decision spurred on by the Republican government and Verne Company's desire for the country to cultivate its own technology. This decision to exclude the Foundation was initially met with heavy criticism. After all, combat orbits are the most specialized type of orbit, and it was an unwritten rule in the international community that the development of the new ones must be done under the supervision of the Epstein Foundation. This caused concern that development without the Foundation could lead to technical risks and make the Republic and Verne Company a laughingstock of the rest of the world. Yet, looking at the results produced by the Zypha so far, we can safely say that there was no need to worry about such things. The Zypha and all of its cutting-edge functions have been performing flawlessly, and it seems the distrust of the international community has been smoothed over as well. Zyphas have begun to see use among bracers and others abroad. As of now, the details of the Zypha's creation as well as the details of the organizations funding its development are still unclear. And as such, the voices criticizing the Zypha have not yet been completely silenced. Yet it remains to be seen just how much the Zypha, with all the hopes and fears resting on it, will improve the lives in the long term. The elusive Phantom Thief Grimcat strikes again. Oh, we got another. Oh, really? Started with some lady swinging a stick and zeppelins. Where's light bulbs? Where light bulbs were revolutionary, right? What's up, Victorio? Have chapter 1 wrap up go for you? Fantastic. Fantastic. Hope you're doing well. It seems that sightings of and thefts by Grimcat, the Phantom Thief, who has been troubling the Republic for some time now, are once more on the rise, drawing eyes from across the continent. It has been a quarter of a century since the female Phantom Thief Grimcat first made an appearance, although there are rumors that the Grimcat beyond this latest series of capers may in fact be a successor or a copycat of the original. There's not enough substantial evidence to say either way. Regardless, if we consider the Grimcat who's been active in recent years to be the current Grimcat, then this current Grimcat appears to be returning to activity after a year-long hiatus. Little is known about the mysterious thief, including what she's been doing for the last year. As our readers may know, though, Grimcat's identity is an enigma. It's no mystery that she is considered a chivalrous thief, targeting only corrupt politicians who amass wealth through underhanded means and corporations that build their fortunes on illegal activities. This has garnered her a dedicated fan base who says her activities help alleviate the disgruntlement they feel towards shady companies and crooked politicians. The question then becomes whether or not a thief can ever truly be thought of as chivalrous. Though her targets may be seen as morally evil politicians and companies, she would still be charged with burglary if she were ever caught. And if we look into her acts as sort of a justice, this vigilante activity doesn't suit the modern constitutional republic we live in. Opinions are split among the populace. Is Grimcat a necessary evil or just another common crook? The diversifying notes of the Republic musical culture. Okay. Walter was being Walter. Not gonna lie. Wait a minute. Oh, you're the guys who helped us at the village. I didn't get to talk to you at the time, but I saw your truck pulled up out there. Yeah, that was us. I think I remember seeing you too. General store, right? So it brings you... Oh, that's right. Mount Mart sources veggies from Cray, right? Yeah? We do. Hans here dropped by every few days for delivery. You had quite the eventful stop out there from what he told me. It makes me proud to be your landlady. I didn't get the chance to properly thank you before. We really owe it to you. We're finally settling back into our rhythm out there. You're welcome anytime if you want to stop by. I want that picture of him holding the car in one hand. And then like frame it in one of them Nickelback things. So like, you know, look at this photograph. That would be lovely.
Can't go wrong with any of them. Come back soon.
I just can't. I can't deal with it. Gossip rags are just lying about everything. What? Who are you? You got a problem? Huh? Is that it? Damn, middle of the day and he's down for the count. Wasn't he here the other day too? Will he be all right? Where's Yums? Yums. We found the bathroom and the toilet.
What's on the menu? Be seeing you.
Never been a truck guy, but if I had Van's truck, it'd be a nice truck. I mean, I have a truck. I like my truck. My truck's a gas eater though. Okay, I have a key item. Okay, so maybe I can't give gifts yet. Hey, Fairy. This time I'll get my revenge. Sorry, I'm working today. I don't have the time for that. Okay, I want to beat you. You're so much better than me at everything. When you get some free time, I want to play with you again. I'm gonna practice super duper hard so I can beat you next time. Just you wait. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it too. Sounds like she's getting along well with the kids. Doesn't surprise me. She's got 2 younger siblings back home. I imagine it comes from experience.
Say, why not take some flowers with you? Say, why not take some flowers with you?
A gift for Elaine. Thanks, game.
I hope I see you again.
A JRPG with a bathroom? What kind of real world logic is this? I mean, why not? There's you. Come out, come out. I'm gonna get you. Kick the can, eh? You got the can locked down, looks like. Uh-huh. When I'm super duper strong. I'm gonna find Harry and Sheena, and I'm gonna catch them. Just watch. Glad to see you so energetic. Just make sure not to hurt yourself. But can I... Must not be able to do that yet.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Do you know what you want?
I hope to see you again.
Do you know what you want?
I hope to see you again.
You can't give a shit.
Ask me anything. Really.
Ah, I love it. Earthen Verse? Aquaverse? Emerald Ring, shield and extra line only, grants insight status. I mean, that could be good. Time to cast win arts cut by 33%.
Hope to see you again soon.
But it's one of them things that, what's in here? Can you use the bath? Why not? Do we get a scene?
That's the stuff.
This might be a little too toasty.
On top of the world.
What's up, cardboard?
Come back anytime.
Now then.
Here's where we pick up most of our jobs. Is this one of the guild's message boards? Actually, it's this district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcements or advertising. If you want to find the stuff addressed to us, all you gotta do is reach around back. Blacking out blackmail. I want you to get rid of a certain guy's little black book. He has info on me that can't get out. I'd prefer it if I could explain the details to you in person. I'll be waiting at Kayunje in the Tyrell district. Thanks, Jess. Now and then folks will reach out and contact me directly, but most of our jobs come from boards like this. Huh, I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting like assassinations and stuff. People don't come to us with matters that violent, do they? Nah, every once in a while I've got to beat up a stalker or something. That's about it. And please allow me to deliver the beatings from now on. Couldn't we just hand them over to the police? What's that flyer there? Seeking information on the enigmatic thief Grimcat. Report any leads to your local police station. Promising information will be compensated with cash. I've never heard of them. A lady thief who's been operating in Calver for the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires, and so on. Supposedly, once you receive a calling card from her, your fate is sealed. Wow. There's so many interesting people in the city. Because Grimcat never steals from the innocent, many people in Edith admire her. They also say she scampers around the city in a skimpy outfit you'd expect to see in a seedy club. Your righteous thief sounds more like a kinkster to me. What's don't say it. The gossip rags are just making a big deal of her for sales. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyway, job boards. Let's go check boards in the other districts and find some work to do. Fairy is great. Fairy's amazing. Sometimes you will need to complete semi-required Force Brigands in order to advance the story. You don't need to finish all the requests available, but you may if you want to. When you clear the required number of Force Brigand quests, the main story advances. Alright, I've got some personal business I should squeeze in today too. You can now view connection events in the Connections tab to-do list. Use free time to participate in connection events with specific characters. Select your character of choice from Connections under the to-do list, then spend 1 point to see an event. If you complete all the Force Brigands available during the day, you also get an extra free time point. So it's basically our bonding points. That's what I'm...
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hello.
leaning
Looking
towards.
is always free, you know. Come back for more anytime.
I didn't see this up here. You like these better? I definitely didn't forget about bonding points and had to do part of this chapter over. Hey Anyas, Fairy, you want to play with me next time? Van can play too, but he needs a handicap. We'll make him do handstands. What? Why only me? Don't knock it. It's good strength training. I want to be able to give her her thingy. Go to.
Off we go.
You make her rival Kia and Tita in adorableness. She reminds me of a little Emma. I will always say that. It's the hair.
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
Riverside, popular, warehouses, and done.
Oh, nice. I can. Oh, okay. That's gonna be my. That's gonna be some Sepith grinding right there.
Stalls set up along the river.
Oh, good stuff right here. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Well, if it isn't Van. What are you in the mood for, hmm?
Passionate kiss. And lemon tea.
Aw, you're...
Welcome, welcome. Is this your new little helper? My, you're even cuter than I heard. Any more pretty things like us on Van's arms, and we'll have to start up our own club, won't we, Farida? Oh, for sure. So he'd be in the club too? Come on. You have to confuse all my part-timers? I know I was certainly confused when we said you two had a special relationship. By the way, Bramati, do you have any new leads? Look at you, Anyas. Growing into your role of assistant quite nicely, are you? I don't have much in the way of new info, but I may have something to share with our new recruit here. I heard that the Kruger Corps are en route to the Central East. The Eisenshield have returned home too. They took out a new job already. One of their units is on the move as we speak. Really? Wait. It's already international news? I wouldn't call it that. Info like that is Bermati's bread and butter. You ain't gonna get better info in all of Edith. There's a reason I let this jerk harass me. Oh, okay. We can come here anytime we need information. I'm more than just an informant, you know.
Well...
Where's this? Oh, the board's back here. Fine.
Well, where'd you next?
What have we got?
Looks like we got us 4 Spriggan. Missing sister. I'm looking for my little sister who I was separated from long ago due to family circumstances. I have a few clues and searching for her on my own has been difficult. Could you lend me your talents? I'll explain things in person. I will be waiting at the cafe and bar Bermati in Riverside. I ain't picking up the usual scent, so I think the bulletin board's hunt's over. That means we have 2 tasks to take care of today. We should get at least one of them settled today. Okay, let's get back to it then.
Well,
Keep hitting square for some reason.
Taking off now.
I think I'm so used to hitting square for fast travel in the other games.
this is Station Street, right? There's so many people.
Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here. I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.
Doesn't look like there's any good info here. Okay.
Then let's head over.
Fourth District, Tyrell. Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing everything's under control with so many people. It feels so different from Station Street. That's Tyrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There are a handful of other publishers HQ'd here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. It's where you'll first find a lot of trends and subcultures taken off. This area has a fairly distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yes? I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here. Plenty more to find here than just books, too. I find myself out here all the time. Why don't we wander around here a little while? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Okay, let's go.
All right, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater.
Get the brilliantly bitter taste.
Understood.
did you know?
Side street, movie theater.
Hey,
Side
did you
street?
see? There's a new movie.
Side street? Lots of side streets. There it is.
What have we got?
Doesn't look like there's any good info here. Okay. So that's that. Say, what's this big building for? Oh, this is the movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while. Sorry, guess this stuff ain't real common outside Calvert, huh? Have you ever seen an orbital film, Fairy? No, but I think I've heard the term once or twice. I never really get the concept, though. How should we explain it? Ever seen recorded combat footage before? Of course! It's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements. Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together that's all performed by actors. That's a movie. Then a movie theater is where you go to watch movies on the really big screens. Oh, this city is amazing! I didn't realize there was a place here to see tests of strength and duels to the death. I mean, there are movies like that, yeah. We'll have to explain it more in depth later. I really want to see one now. Too bad, though. We still have work to do. Hey, when we finish up today... Yeah, I get you. Hang on. Why do I have to come too? If we're going to be a team, we've got to spend time together and get to know one another better. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at the concessions area in the theater. Ugh. What do you want, Renee?
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID. If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yes, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you. Barry. Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here. But there's no denying the Eisen Shield changed course because the CID got in their way. You know that decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do, and in the moment, it was the correct decision to train our personnel, so I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eisen Shield weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what happened, there is one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eisen Shield were not mafiosos after all. Huh? Now that you mention it, that statistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it's safe to say the group you were referring to and its executive members were involved. While Almada's members all know how to fight, few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against a capable company of Jaegers like the Eisen Shield. This is simply a matter of fact. You're right. Yeah, that's been bothering me too. How did they do it then? Whomever was deployed to fight the Eisen Shield must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense. But for now, this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyway, something's telling me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you have been doing for the guild. Oh. Been keeping your ears to the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely national security and confidentiality. Thus there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation. Uh-oh. Real rich come from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. Now, no matter how many get burned, there will always be those that wish to play with fire. However, the CID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. We've recently received reports of dangerous monsters in the area. Sidon Waterworks. Southern Octo. Okay. Isn't that a monster extermination request? Adios, take me now. It's as you surmised. We will be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. At least sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm paying just enough to keep certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relationship with you all. That four-eyed sadist. It did sound like he's covering for us, at least. I got that impression too. And that's how he gets you. Waterway under the Saden district, huh? That's the second district, by the way, Fairy. I'm guessing you don't go down there often due to higher than usual governmental presence. You know me too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we can stick it to that jerk for foisting work onto us willy-nilly. Gotta go eventually, though, so we'll head over to the Saden district once we finish everything else. Gee, you city people really have complicated lives. At least it means I get to fight a bunch of strong monsters. Leave the front lines to me. I can take on any foe, big or small. Someone's raring to go. Save some of that fire for the monsters, kid. The main story will advance upon entering the Saden district. Yeah, we're not going there yet.
How about some popcorn, huh? Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
How about some nice cool... Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Every ad I get, both on Twitch and YouTube, really wants me to play First Descendant. Is rare when that ad is not in the lineup. I find they go in rotation.
We await your next visit.
Well.
Oh, there is another door. Okay.
Welcome.
Viewable and connect to do. Ah, okay. Accuracy plus 50, crit plus 5.
I hope to see you again.
I see.
I should buy a business magazine to see what's going on with the economy. I heard there's an op-ed from Walter Huckberry this week in... Wait, is that the new volume of Tales of Bravery? I haven't kept up with that series lately. I wonder how long this new one's been out. Looks like they put out 10 volumes so far. I think I'll buy the full set. Oh, there goes that.
This feels great.
Is that?
What's up? Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about, but she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie. Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Besties tell each other everything, you know. What, you jealous?
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So, what kind of job is it?
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know, honest.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about.
There you are.
Oh! There she is!
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
You could say that.
Here she is.
She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Tea parties? Think she grew a little? I think so.
We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
How's Daybreak? Can't stay long since I'm about 5 minutes ahead of you. It's going well. Going really well. I hope you've been enjoying it, Fifth. Yeah, it's a big jump. Like it's only a year and a half after Reverie.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything.
I think that's gonna be a good. I think that's a good stopping point.